If I were to tell myself anything about becoming self-confident, is to remain true to yourself.
Lived experiences with self-confidence.
Hi, my name is Perez. I'm 22 years old and I'm currently studying music education and performance at Berklee College of Music. I'm a vocalist and I'm a songwriter and a passionate federationist. Self-confidence is extremely important to be able to follow your goals and to have the drive to reach and achieve whatever that it is that you want to achieve in life. I am somebody who has anxiety, and what that means is that I definitely don't always feel self-confident. There's a lot of times when I am just unsure of what I'm doing and if it matters, and sometimes I think, well, why am I here, and does anybody even enjoy what I do, or does anybody care what I'm doing or who I am, or all of these things just kind of run through my head at once. And so that really puts a damper on my morale and my self-confidence, and some days are definitely harder than others. It's always a battle, but I think deep down I'm always kind of just remembering the foundation of it and looking back on how far I've come and how much I've grown as a person. When I was in high school, I went to Blind Ink in, I believe it was 2015, for the summer program. And I knew that I had wanted to go for a good while. I knew that I needed mobility training because I wasn't where I should have been. And I went, and it was rewarding, and it was exactly the experience I needed, consistent traveling for 3 months. And after that, I felt confident in myself. I'm the first blind music education student Berklee's had. So that in itself has been difficult as a pioneer in something that it's difficult to carry sometimes, on top of everything else, especially if you're dealing with other things that are weighing on you. Like, I'm a first-generation college student. I'm low income, and a couple other different things. And so all of that combined, I definitely had some times where I just wasn't sure I could do it. But over the years, I've developed a very strong relationship with the professors that I've had in the department, and it's almost like I've had to prove myself in a way, but it's rewarding because I know that if there's a blind student that wants to come up and do music education at Berklee, they're going to be able to do it now. And I think that's something that I can really attribute to self-confidence, because if I didn't have the ability to advocate for myself in that moment and to fight for that and to say, yes, I can do this and we will figure this out and we will work through it, I wouldn't be where I am today. I think if I were to tell myself anything about becoming self-confident, is to remain true to yourself and to trust your heart and your intuition and your mind combined, because I feel like you have to lead with all three of those to be able to really analyze the situation and look inwards, because it's very tempting to, when you're trying to make a decision, even if you know it in your heart what you want to do, you'll sit there and, at least I've done this, I've gone out and asked everybody around me, like, hey, what do you think of this? Hey, I don't know what I should do about this. Even if I know this is what I want to do and I've made up my mind, sort of, I feel like I sometimes ask for validation from other people to make sure that I'm doing the right thing, but sometimes you can't always get that validation from somebody else. It needs to come from within yourself. National Federation of the Blind. Vivir la vida que quieres.